Everybody, hello, what's up? We got One Piece, Wings of the Captain. We got a personal break here for High. We got a good few boxes here. Looks like 8 boxes here for High. Wings of the Captain. I love One Piece. Without further ado, let's get into it. Hi, thank you very much, brother. Thank you for getting involved. I appreciate you, man. Let's get it. Let's have a good time. Good luck, brother. Hopefully I try. Hopefully I won't miss any hits. But once again, I'm still learning the One Piece CCG. But let's get it. Here we go. Let's open up. Boom, boom. And hex. Boom, boom. Here we go. So we got this, and then Christian, you're going to be right up next, right after this. Appreciate you, brother. Xavier, how you doing tonight, brother? Welcome back. You just missed it. We did it. We did so much Pokemon tonight, Xavier. As soon as you left, we did so much Pokemon. That always happens to you, brother. Jigoro, Shiki, Ors, Negative Hollow, and Zuru. Zuru. Let me pull up this here. Okay. There we go. That's it for him. Nizuma, Gyro, Genbo, Zep, Ivankov, Uta, Ichiji, and Raging Tiger. Hi, here. Question. Just so I don't make any mistakes. So here at the end of the pack, we have like a full art Uta. Are these full arts? Like do these have value? Like full art, no foil? Just so I know like what to properly sleeve. Uh, According to my cheat sheet, not this one at the very least. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Rise up. Wadatsumi, Shark Arrows, Inurashi, Jean, Sora, Tot Musica, and Gecko Moria. Ooh, I love this art. Let me. There you go. Gecko Moria. Only the foils are worth anything? Okay. Okay. I have a little cheat sheet here, so I'm going to be typing. You can breeze through the base. Okay. I'm going to be doing my best to type in the foils just so I can, check their price and sleeve or top load them properly, sorry. Ryuma and Brook. So it looks like Zoro's the chase from this set. Is that correct? Here we go. We're in frame. Nami and Judge. Which one is this? Okay. Boom, boom. And Judge. All right. Here we go. Kawamatsu. Tashigi and Douglas Bullet. Come on. There we go. Bullet. Here we go. Brooke and Reiju. Brooke. Reiju here. This one is this one. Okay. Cerberus. You ain't worth even killing time. And Kiku. Alrighty. Here we go. Niji, Pudding, and your turn. Niji. There you go. Amy and Hody. Odie Jones. There we go. Got a hit. There we go. We're on our way. We got a hit. Woo! Wadatsumi. Hogback and Yonji. Hogback. Yonji. There we go. Here we go. Gung Gung King Kong Gatling, and you're the one who should disappear. You're the one who should disappear. And there you go, there you go. Vanderdecken and Onami. Onami. Reiju. Rocky. Oars. Bullet and Vanderdecken. Brook and Momo. Brick. And Momo here. Niji. Reiju. Blackbug. Reject. Reject. Lots of Brook. Let's see a manga first box. Jared, you're very well versed in all these different TCGs. I haven't, I love One Piece, but I'm still pretty new to the One Piece TCG. Moria, Ichiji, Hogback. Uh, Hogback there. Ichiji. Luffy, and Aramaki. Sports cards, but I'm trying. Opened 2 cases of Nikkei and got 7 signed cards and 3. I collect sports cards, but I'm trying to branch out because sports cards are getting too expensive. I feel you. I mean, I don't even collect sports cards, and I feel you. Um, I can barely, Magic is my game, and even that, I'm struggling to keep up. So trust me, I feel you, brother. But I gotta be honest, I'm glad that we don't have any Nikkei. Um, I would just feel like a massive, like, just like opening those. Oh, I would just be like, oh, bro. Killing time. And is this the alternate art? Yes, it is. Very nice. Yeah, Pokemon prices are. Yeah, I know. I know. Open the Darks. Uh, pulled Maze of If. 2 revives, nothing special. Yeah. Onami, very nice hit there. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, we have some the dark. I want to save that for a group break once you know, I feel like we have some magic people right now, but I don't think we have enough Yonji and Pudding. I don't think we have enough to make like a, magic break like the dark be good enough yet. Um but hopefully in maybe a month that would be cool. Because we've been actually growing so much faster than I was expecting. Like I've only been doing this a month. Like I started the 21st, I think, of last month, breaking TCG stuff here in this room on my own. Like I've only been so it's like super cool how much like we've like grown over the past Top Musica and Corona. Like every day, new people are tuning into the stream, and Which promo am I looking at? Hey, Jared, I appreciate you, brother. Only magic card I have is Sarah Angel. Yeah. Like, Absalom and Luffy. Yeah, get Nikkei. Oh, I mean, let me check Absalom. Sorry, I haven't checked that one yet. Absalom. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. 2 packs left in the first box. That'd be so funny to get Nikkei. Like, the guys are over there, like, opening sports and whatever, and I'm just, like, opening packs bahungas after bahungas. Tashigi and Shiraya. That looks like a very nice card. Tashigi. And Shiraya. As a Magic fan, what's your thoughts on 30th anniversary? Oh, scam. It's a scam. It's just proxies. Like, I think proxies perfectly fine when you print them yourself. You know, my general rule with playing with proxies is like, as long as you own the card, you can proxy however many copies you want. Um, you know, like as long as you have one copy, proxy it till till the sun rises. Isn't there a Deadpool? Yes, there is. There is. It's a very interesting card too. Reject and Niji. Reject. Niji. Your turn. Yeah, the Deadpool cards. That's the end of the first box. Wow, that was quick. Let me put this pile over there. There we go. Boom. Boom. Here we go. Really, really want to find that gold Luffy card in the new set coming out. Eldorado. Hogback. Yonji. Hogback. Yonji. Your turn. I really, really want to find that gold Luffy in the new set. Yeah, I'm I really have to read up on the One Piece TCG here because it seems like there's so much to learn. How much do you think it's going to be worth? Gum Gum. Right, it's this one. Yeah. Oh, what? There's gonna be like a card made of like real gold for Luffy? Oh, that's gonna be. That could be in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. If it's a one of one, Absalom and Luffy. Yeah, if that's a one of one, I could easily see that being a uh $1 million card. 24 karat gold lining. Oh my god. Amy, Black Bug. Black Bug. Arlong, Pudding. Ashigi, and Absalom alternate art. Ashigi. Absalom alternate art there. Reject and Judge. Niji and Vanderdecken. Onami and Shanks. Onami. Shanks. Have I played in any Magic tournaments? I've done like, pre-releases. I don't care for, the tournament stuff is like I get it, but it's just not me. Um I'm too stupid to play tournaments. I'm barely smart enough to play Commander. Um Commander's my game of choice, and I think in most cases, Commander in a tournament setting is you know just not the right way to play for me. Here we go. You got first in the Destined Rivals pre-release last set. You should talk to Xavier. He's Negative Hollow and Suru. Xavier's trying to go pro in Pokemon right now. He's going to the big tournament down in New Orleans in a few weeks now. Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger. What are you doing? Come on. Yeah, our resident tournament player. Nice to have another pre-release next Saturday. Yeah. You're gonna be playing in the Final Fantasy tournaments, and I'm gonna be here ripping the Final Fantasy packs. Here we go. Top Musica, Ryuma. Boom, boom. Watatsumi. Brooke and Reiju. Brooke. How long would it take to learn Magic? Enough to play in a pre-release, Zephyr and Bullet. And I would say it would take maybe 2 weeks of playing Magic Arena every night for maybe an hour. If you play Magic Arena every night for maybe an hour, you can understand the basics. You're not going to do well, but you can understand the basics enough to actually play. Yeah, the learning Magic's rules is like getting a PhD or like a master's or something. It's like there's always more to learn. Onami and Perona. Like, I've been playing for 10 years, and as the idiot of my group, I'm like always like still checking in with my buddies, like, so I'm gonna do blah 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 blah, and that triggers this the way that I want it to, right? And they're like, yeah, and they're like, okay, good, like, like, and I'm playing my own deck that I built. Like, I'm like, bro, like, whenever I add a new card to my deck, it's like I'm learning like a completely different thing. Log back. Aramaki. Wanatsumi. Ryuma and Hody. I think that's the variant art Hody. Commander is new to me, and I'm still, yeah. It's like, how long have you been playing, brother? I don't know Magic, but what is Commander? So Commander is a format, like a game type. You have a deck with 100 cards, and one of the cards. Oh, hello. Hold on. I'm shutting up for a minute. This is a Zoro. Am I stupid? Is this? Oh, okay. Well, it's still a good Zoro. Okay, it's a good Zoro. I was I couldn't remember what the actual main Zoros that we were looking for were looking like. But this is a good Zoro. This is 118. Yeah, it's not one of the manga Zoros. I forgot that was what we were looking for. It's not one of the manga Zoros, but still very nice. And Zephyr there as well. So, um, Commander, you have 100 cards in your deck. 100 cards in your deck. Well, technically, you have 99 cards in your deck, and you have one card as your commander. Your commander. Oh no, games are so much longer. games are so much. Commander games are so much longer. Like it's not uncommon to play like a 2-hour commander game, if people like keep extending it. Top Musica and Reject. So you have 99 cards in your main deck, and you have a commander in your command zone. Whatever colors your commander is the only colors that you can play, and your commander has to be a legendary creature. So essentially, if you have a commander that is just black pips on the card, then every card in your deck has to be black. Or colorless. So as part of the game, Onami and Tashigi, as part of the game as well, every card in your deck has to be different outside of basic lands. You can have as many swamps or whatever basic lands as you want, but anything that has a name other than a basic land cannot have you cannot have more than one unless the card specifically says so. Yes, no mixing. Well, kind of like of course there's multicolored decks. There's you name it. There's colorless decks. But essentially, whatever colors your commander is, then that is the colors of your deck. Bullet and Brook. And it is a 4-player format as opposed to, other Magic's other formats, which are generally 2-player. And it's just like a very fun walk through Magic's history. You have over 30,000 cards at your disposal that you can use. There's like 70 that are like restricted or banned. There's like a few hundred that will never be printed again, and so having them in your deck is like a flex. There's a lot to it. But it's a really fun game. It's like my free time thing of choice, basically. Like if I have time to play a game, on the weekends or something, I will. Like I'll reach out to my buddies and we'll set up a game and play online, because like that's like Niji and Hiyori. Niji. Hiyori here. Yeah, but even what I've told you so far is barely even like the beginnings of it. So there's so much more. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh when it came out. Yeah, one of my closest friends still plays Yu-Gi-Oh to this day, and every few months he'll like talk about the ban list and like what cards are good and this, that, the other. And I'm like, bro, what are you even talking about? Charlotte and Kami. But it's very funny. Did I run out of sleeves already? Damn, that's quick. One second, I have to grab more sleeves. Christian. Oh my god. Built an all serialized deck, bro. Dude, that'd be so funny. Just pulling up to the local, Thursday night commander night. Yeah, I got a little straightforward deck here, nothing crazy, and every card is serialized. Yeah, this is it's a 2, out of it's a 2, maybe a 3. I don't have many game changers, and then it's all serialized. Okay, I need to make more room here. Oh, here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh got so complicated, so I stopped. Yeah. Isn't this fun as Pokemon? I was at Toys R Us 2 times a week. Jared has a gambling problem. Tell him, Angel. Tell him. Top Musica and Kiku. Used to got... Bro. How do you have 70 serialized cards? Man. That's crazy, brother. What's your like best serialized? What's your best serialized card? Or at least your favorite serialized card? Best is subjective, kind of. Bullet and Toshigi. He's for sure a young kid using his dad's card. Ichiji, Arlong, and your turn. Jared, buy me something. Yeah, Jared, buy Angel something. Come on. No, I'm kidding. 70. How did this pop up on my feed on my lunch break? Absalom and Judge. Angel, you're acting like you don't want to be here. But this is like where everybody goes to have fun, you know? What's a bar? What's a club? No, no, no. Pack ripping. Kiku and Shiraya. I bought everything but the last pack you see. So that's technically true, but not completely true, because he did also buy a slot in that pack. So let's be real here. Let's be honest. I'm here for fun, yeah. Do I need to send you money? Jared, they're calling you. Killing time and Zoro once again. Very good Zoro again. Not manga, but still another Zoro. Good hit, good hit. Definitely the best hit so far. But not a manga Zoro. What's the percent? Like, how often can we expect a manga Zoro? Like, 1 in a case? 1 in 5 cases? Like... Like, what's the expectation there? Absalom and Vanderdecken. Angel. So, the pack you see there, Boundaries Crossed, that's part of a random card group break. Each slot equals 1 card. Isn't it 1 in 3 cases? Again, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the One Piece TCG yet. But, hopefully there's one in this one. There's, it'd be really nice to pull one. It'd be really cool. Yonji and Luffy. But 1 in 3 cases isn't, you know, terrible odds for us. Yeah, so, sorry, I got distracted. Angel, this is the Boundaries Cross is a random card group break. Essentially, there's 10 cards in the pack, so there's 10 slots in the break. I can't remember how many slots have already sold. Raging Tiger and Rebecca. Ooh, I think that's the Rebecca variant art. Rebecca. Oh, big hit. Wow, incredible hit. Incredible hit. Fantastic hit there, Rebecca. Massive hit. But yeah, I think I can pull, I think I have it up here somewhere. The black and white boundaries crossed has eight spots left. So fantastic hit with the Rebecca. 2 serials on. Damn. There you go. That's massive, brother. She looks really healthy. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Niji and Moria. Where's my... I can't remember Moria. If that's the base art or if that's the... I think it's the base art, right? Yeah. Um, Monday, is Monday a holiday? Am I crazy? Because I was told something about Monday being a holiday, and I thought I was working Monday. I'm pretty sure I can still work if I want, but is Monday a holiday? Does anyone know? Oh, it is? Okay. My stream has become Angel and Jared's Slack channel. Memorial Day. Okay. Negative Hollow and Aramaki. Memorial Day. Can work. If I worked Memorial Day, would anyone come chill? About to pull the trigger and buy any Ulamog, but condition out for 2K. I mean, I feel you there. One of the things I hope about the Final Fantasy is like, I hope I pull one of the 77 whatchamacallits. My brain's like dying. Serial, yeah, I assumed that's what you meant, yeah. I hope I pull like, one out of the 77. That'd be super fun. I just want to pull a cereal for someone. Like, only one of my friends has a cereal, I think. I think I only know one person with a cereal. Chocobo, yes, that's the word. Thank you. Um, boom, boom. Reiju. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the Final Fantasy, I think the only serialized card in the Final Fantasy set is like the golden chocobo. Um, right, it's golden, right? I think the black one you can only get in Japanese. The other colors you can. I'm guessing it's worth 100K. Damn. Yeah, out of 77 sucks, but it's definitely gonna be cash money if you pull it. Ryuma, negative hollow. Like pulling one of those is like a life-changing pull. It's like the guy who pulled the Lord of the Rings one of one. That's a life-changing pull. Musica and reject. It's so hard to hit the Aether Spark and Edgar. Those were out of 500. Oh, did you hit those? Gum Gum and Brook? Did you hit most of your serialized, or did you buy them? Not judging either way. You know, trust me, serialized cards are hard enough to come by either way. You know, just curious. Two Saurons though is crazy. Pudding, and you're the one who should disappear. Pudding. Yeah, only bought like two series. Damn, brother. At that point, that's talent. If you've opened that many serialized cards, brother, that is skill. My best week, brother. Suru and Hiyori. Dude, that is insane, man. Um, oh yeah, I was saying this earlier. Open 6 Tarkir, 2 Innistrad, 15 Aphidra, 0 serialized, bro. I was saying this earlier to uh I don't know, it just came up. We were just talking about random stuff. I've been messing around on Facebook Marketplace, and some dude was trying to get rid of a few 2 packs of Urza Saga, as well as like a 75 card like tournament pack or whatever, base pack, whatever you want to call it. And he originally listed them for like $1,200, and he brought it down to like 625, and and lowballing him at at $500, and he ghosted me. I'm like, bro. It would have been so funny to get all like to dig for a guy's cradle for just $500, dude. I would have ripped those the second I got them too. That would have been so fun. Black Bug and Tashigi. Oh, you got the Mox too, brother. Ryuma, Kami. I'm thinking of putting up some. We're setting brother 4 or 5 cases in only one series. Damn. I was thinking of putting up some Mirrodin so we can for a group break to dig for the Mox there. Because we have Mirrodin, I think. I think that would be fun. You know, digging for the Mox. Tried chasing the Amber cereal and failed hard. Ichiji. Oh, very nice, Sanji. Hello. Incredible Sanji here. Big Sanji hit. I'm really excited for season 2 of the live action. I love Inyaki. I love the guy that plays Luffy, as well as Jeff Ward, the guy that plays Buggy. I love them both. They're so great. The rest of the cast is great, but I love them specifically. Big Sanji hit there, as well as Ichiji. There we go. That is the third box. Still got 5 to go here. Okay. Boom. 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 They needed to add more. Too many dupes. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. You know what? I don't. Is Steve still live? One second. I have to check something. Okay. Steve's not live anymore. Okay. Um, I think because this is probably going to take us a while, and since Christian has a break after this, I think I'm gonna end. I'm gonna like limit breaks. Someone else can get involved within the next half hour, but after the next half hour, I'm gonna turn breaks off for the night. I think that's fair. So I'm just giving you all a kind of update there. Because this is probably gonna take another bit. um, I'm fine to go long, but I do have a lot of shipping to do tonight because of all the group breaks. So I just want to make sure I have enough time to do all those. Musica, Ryuma. Well, wasn't going to. That suggests you might. Brooke and Rager. I mean, to be fair, this one makes sense. I mean, if it's normally pulling a needle out of a haystack, then you know, this is crazy. I'll buy it. Yeah. That's like, will be way too expensive to chase. Yeah. Amy and Sanji, another Sanji. This one's not as good, if I remember right, but it is very good still. Still, I think better than the two initial Zoros in price. Yes, just about the same actually. There you go, Sanji, incredible hit, very nice. And there's Kami, not to be outdone. Kami, I'll hit you up when I find it. Yeah, dude, what would you do if like I opened two in my three boxes? What would you do if I opened like one single collector's boot, dude? If it, you just like buy a random collector's booster at a store and then you pull the like serialized 1 of 77 Chocobo, that'd be crazy. That ROI, baby. I know so many people that buy one box and hit a cereal. Bro. Absalom and Hody. Hody variant art. Absalom. Hody. Luffy and Tashigi. Boom, boom. Reject and Kami. Ooh, big Kami. Hold on. Oh, well. One hobby box and hit the debut Paul Skeens auto. Bro. That's crazy, man. Niji Buggy. Big hit Buggy. Niji. This has been a good box so far. Two Sanjis. Buggy. Kami variant art. Big Buggy hit. Very nice. Stop. I keep hitting this every time I knew it was going to fall. Once again, y'all, I'm going to turn off breaks in 20 minutes. So if you want to get involved with something, feel free to do so. But I just do want to, kind of get ahead of things and give myself enough time to get stuff done. So, of course, I'm happy to do more breaks, but I will eventually have to stop so I can get all my shipping done for the night. So that's kind of the rundown. It's 12:09 now, so at 12:30, I'm gonna turn off breaks for the night. Onami and Negative Hollow. We've had a good day of breaks, though. Like, we've had some really good pulls today. Suru and Momo. Ichiji and Raging Tiger. Blackbug and Arlong. Pudding and Perona. Zephyr and Bullet. Nami and Hogback. Do. Yuma and Zephyr. Yuzuka and Nami. Yeah, I mean, is there anything? I know I kind of mentioned this a few times tonight, and I guess this is just going to be the last time I ask. Um, if anyone has any, ideas for more things that they'd like to see for group breaks, um, Tashigi and Reiju, just because I'm going to be finalizing a list tonight to send over and see what we can get going for tomorrow. Um, if y'all want a One Piece group break or something, let me know. Or Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, Marvel, Star Wars Bullet, and Hiyori. You're trying to do the what group break? Do you need the link to our page? Brooke and Killing Time. Got an email. It must be from you, I assume. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for getting involved. Thank you, brother. Kiku and Niji. I think that's the Niji variant art, right? Boom, boom, and boom. Once again, thank you for getting into that break. Appreciate you. Soon enough, I won't have any group breaks left for tomorrow. That's a first time for everything. No, I appreciate everyone for getting into the group breaks though tonight. That was very, a lot of those breaks have just been chilling there, and I appreciate everyone getting involved with those. Those have been fun. Pudding and Kami. Boom. Last pack here. Okay, Niji. Cody, Hogback, Yonji. Alrighty. That is the end of the first half of these One Piece boxes. There you go. There you go. I really need to make room somehow. You know what I'm going to do? Mm. Go. Okay, there we go. Jose, appreciate you, brother. Da, 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 da. Okay. Left. Halfway through these boxes. Here we go. Once again, good luck, brother. Thank you for getting involved, man. See what we get. Zephyr, and you're the one who should disappear. Oop, I need to open more sleeves. Dude, I've been going through sleeves like wildfire tonight. Once again, y'all, it is 12:21. Anyone who wants to get involved with a personal break, feel free to do so. I will get that going. You know, right now we are finishing this break up, and then we got a break for Christian. But then I will do your break. But I will only do that if you get your break in within the next 9 minutes. Elsewise, I'm turning breaks off for the night. I'm turning the breaks off in 9 minutes. As far as I'm aware, when I turn the brakes off, that shouldn't turn off getting slots in for the group breaks. So if you want to do that, you're still able to do that. Kami and Moria. Do. And these were from last pack as well. Zephyr. Gung King Kong Gatling and Ryuma. Let me do this. There we go. Absalom and Shariah. Yonji and Vanderdecken. Luffy and Raging Tiger. All right, it is 12:24. As I said before, I will be turning personal breaks off in 5 minutes. Niji and Nami. I'm happy to keep doing some more breaks tonight, but I do have a lot of shipping to go through, so I do have to turn off breaks at some point. So, that is currently the plan. I will turn off live breaks, personal breaks in about 5 minutes. As far as I'm aware, that shouldn't turn off group breaks. If you get the boundaries cross break filled tonight, I will break it for you. Because frankly, it does Arlong and Momo. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Negative Hollow and Top Musica. Kiku and Shanks. Kiku. Shanks. Bullet and Toshigi. Ichiji and Arlong. Jose, thank you very much once again, brother. Appreciate you, man. Uh, Negative Hollow and Shiraya. Okay. Angel. Tsuru and Hiyori. Niji and Absalom. Boom, boom. King Kong Gatling and Brook. So my hairline, I'm gonna say this to preface. My hairline is receding, but I also have very blonde hair at the front, so it looks really bad. That like it looks so bad, this part. It's not great to start, I'll admit. You know, I have no qualms admitting that. But this, because it's so blonde, it looks so bad. Pudding, and you're the one who should disappear. Just go full beard. I mean, so I can grow my hair out. I used to have like really, really long hair. And because that one spot was so blonde, it didn't matter. I mean, I'm thinking about it, you know. I'm seeing how it grows in this time because, you know, I can have this grow in thick and like actually style it so that it doesn't look so terrible. But if it does suck, you know, I am also used to just like buzz cuts and, you know, not really thinking about it. Like it's not like enough to like, you know, I'm not bald yet. You know, I'm not there yet, but, you know, I'd say the question of whether or not I can continue to have hair, you know, that will be answered in the next 3 years or so. um, you know, the choice of going bald should be within the next few years, depending on how things go. Tsuru and Kiku. I mean, I see that's the thing. I'm cool with it. Like I've had a beard for most of my life. Like I've had a beard longer than I've been an adult, right? So like I'm fine with just having beard and bald because that's like, you know, that makes sense. It's like a style. Um I know that there's like a lot of people who's like they go bald but they can't grow a beard and that's where their problem is. Like they can't have a style Blackbug and Tashigi. But I mean, the other part of why I always wear a hat here is because, I mean, I don't know why they did this, but I mean, it's funny that they did. As part of my like icon on the site, they have me with a backwards hat, so I just kind of wear one anyway because it's like recognizable. It's a way to be like, hey, that's the guy you see on screen. That's me. But you know, I am okay with going bald. Ryuma, Kami, yeah. Like, for me, it's less of a question of if I go bald and when, and we'll see. I think I still got time. You know, I do have some weddings to go to, so maybe I do have to make that choice sooner rather than later. But we'll see how things go. You know, I still got a few months. Ichiji and Moria. If anyone knows a good, like, you know, if Macy's is better than whatever place, I think I might have somehow paid for 2 spots. Can you verify with it? So, do you like work for SEC? Yeah, I do. Angel, 1 second here. Let me put these away so I can move things around here. May have paid for 2 spots. Can I verify? Sure. So in total, you have 1 slot there, 1 slot on that break, 1 slot on that break, and you bought 5 slots total, Angel. You have 5 spots total, Angel. And are you at home or at, like, I'm in their, like, big base of operations. It's like office and then a warehouse. Killing time and Zora. Oh! Zora manga. I knew we had good odds. Massive hit. Massive hit. Congratulations there, brother. Massive hit. Let's go, man. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Massive hit. Incredible hit there. Really fucking nice, man. Congratulations there. Ooh, I accidentally swore. I'm sorry. Don't tell on me. There you go. Fantastic. That's sick, man. Congratulations, brother. Really nice. I don't know why I'm looking at it on screen when I can see it better here, but I have to frame it well. How much that worth? I mean, hey, let's see. Zoro. Um, ungraded is about 800-ish. PSA 10 graded, maybe around 900, give or take. I'd say it's, in most cases, I'd say it's worth more ungraded. But in the long term, I'd say it would be worth more graded if it is graded high. But I don't know anything about grading, so don't look at me for, hey, what do you think this would get? I know absolutely nothing about their grading systems, what a card would get, whatever. But this is a massive hit. Congratulations, Hi. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm glad I could get this for you, brother. Congratulations, man. That's sick. That's incredible, man. Um, and as well, killing time. Wow. There you go. Okay. uh, 2 more packs in this box. 3 boxes left to go. But we got our Manga Zoro. I knew the odds were with us. I knew we had a chance. As soon as Christian said that it was 1 in 3 cases, I knew we had a chance. Absalom, Hiyori, Alt Art. Hey, brother. I'm happy to be counted on. You know, it's why I'm here, brother. Appreciate that. Absalom, and let me check the Hiyori as well. Absalom there, and Hiyori also very nice. You know, it's no Zoro manga, but still not bad. Very nice there. But yeah, as soon as Christian said that the Zoro was you know, you could expect it between 1 and 3 cases, I was like, okay, I feel it. I feel it. Kiku, Raging Tiger, your turn. I mean, hey, brother, there's 3 more boxes. Don't start counting them until you know. You know, you could get your second manga right here too. That would be crazy. I mean, the first one nearly pays for you know the your order, but like a second one, brother. Frank, I'm pretty sure you made your money back. Yeah, yeah, you probably have so far. We still have 3 boxes to go because the Rebecca is worth like 100. You got both Sanjis, that's another 100. You got 2 Zoros, that's 80. You're very close. Buggy, that's 50. Hiyori right there, that's another 15. Um, what else? There was a few $5 cards here and there. Dude, that's massive. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm so happy for you, man. That's sick. Hogback and Luffy. Killing time. Yonji. Pudding. Musica. Dude, I don't know what time you gotta go to bed, but brother, a hit like that would keep me up all night. There's been a few hits where it's like I'm even while I've been here, it's not even a hit for me. But I was still going up until like 6 a.m. But a hit like that, that would keep me up, like just hype all night. Congratulations, brother. That's a massive hit. I'm glad we could get that for you, man. Tashigi, Ichiji. that an HEG variant art? I don't think he has a variant art. Oh, he does have a variant art, but that's not it. Okay. Arlong, Absalom. There we go. Boom, boom. This is a lot better than sports cards. Hey! Hey! Welcome to the light side. Kiku and Judge. Dude, I'm so far behind on the manga, though. I've been, like, so lazy. For some reason, I just, like, can't let myself sit down and read. You know, I basically... I'm caught up until the start of... And not to get into spoilers, the start of the current arc. You know, I've caught up to everything up until the start of the current arc in the manga. But for some reason, I just can't let myself sit down and read, even though this is the arc I was most excited for years. Raging Tiger, Hody Jones. I don't know if you feel that, but I feel that. Has that ever happened to any of you? Where it's like you're like, because reading is for chump. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Hey, Xavier calls it. He's 100% true here. It's my bad for not knowing that. That's my bad. Hody alt art there. But yeah, it's yeah, One Piece is so long. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't even matter to me that it's long. Like I read like Brandon Sanderson and stuff like that's it. It doesn't matter to me that it's long. It's more just like part of the reason is like it's because it releases weekly. Like it's just like so easy to be like, oh, I'll catch up next week. Oh, it's 2 weeks, but I can catch you up. I can. Oh, it's a month. You know, it's at this point. I might as well wait another month. Let them get ahead, and you know, I can read 10 chapters at once, and then at that point, you just forget. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Usually, you read the manga then watch the anime. I haven't watched the anime since I started One Piece. You know, I started One Piece back during Whole Cake. I watched the anime to catch up. And I watched the anime to catch up in a weekend. A long weekend, but a weekend nonetheless. I think it was like a Thursday to Sunday or something like that. And you know, I caught up on Whole Cake, and then as soon as I caught up, I was very frustrated, and I had to read the anime, and so I caught up. Or sorry, I had to read the manga, and so I caught up on the manga immediately. The anime kind of drags, yeah. That's part of the reason why I'm like a little hesitant. Like I have seen clips of, you know, the fight on top of Onigashima and stuff like that. Like, you know, I know that there's good moments and stuff, but it's hard to you know, King Kong Gatling and Sanji once again, another good Sanji hit. Big Sanji hit there. Dude, you definitely got your worth out of these. Very nice hits across the board here, brother. Very, very nice. But yeah, and like the other part of it is like I'm so far. It's gotten to that point where I've done that with every other manga I've been reading too. Like I think at this point I'm like 2 years behind on Kingdom. Um, I stopped reading Hunter x Hunter because it ended and I spoiled myself. So I was like, oh, I don't care. The ending kind of sucks anyway. Um, like Negative Hollow, Ryuma. Very good. Exactly, brother. Suru, Perona. Oh, it's 12:50. I completely forgot to turn off my uh things yet. 1 second. I have to breaks. Turn off live breaks. Okay, there we go. Uh, did I happen to watch the Dragon Ball? No, I've never. This is one of my sins. I've never cared for Dragon Ball. I don't know why. I really cannot explain it. I know it is, incredible. It's the grandfather, whatever, whatever you want to call it. Uh, I just can never watch it. I can't read it. I don't know what it is, but I am like incapable of engaging with Dragon Ball. I wish I could explain it. And it's like it's not even that I think it's bad or anything. Like I know it's good, but like I don't know. Yonji, Luffy. I mean, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying though. Like it's like one of the most popular anime of all time, and I can't even sit in a room with it for 5 minutes without like getting bored and looking at my phone. Even if it's like one of the most hypes of all time. Like put on Cell Saga and I'll still like, start looking at YouTube shorts, you know? Raging Tiger, Judge, alternate art, Raging Tiger, Judge, Niji Aramaki. I mean, there's a there's a lot of talking in Hunter x Hunter too, and I love Hunter x Hunter. Like, I genuinely can't explain what it is because there's so many aspects of the show that like I can see in other shows, and I love those aspects of those other shows and those other manga. And like for some reason, I just can't. I just can't sit down and like enjoy it. Yeah, Negative Hollow, Musica. Kiku, Bullet. There you go. Dude, when I get home, gonna make a nice ramen. Dude, I'm so excited. So what about Bleach? Do I watch that? Unfortunately, similarly, well, Bleach is different. Bleach, I actually know that, like, if I sat down and actually watched it, like, I know I could, like, enjoy it and, like, take my time and actually, like, watch it in a different way where it's like, if I tried to sit down and watch Dragon Ball, I just can't. If I actually sat down to watch Bleach, I know I'd like it. But I've just never sat down to watch Bleach. Yeah, I don't know. Simple as that. Um, like, I most times that I, like, you know, I think the last time I watched anime was I mean, not too long ago, but, like, I let my Crunchyroll lapse because I needed to save money. So, like, I still have, like, Netflix or whatever, but uh of course it's not as good, in my opinion. I know Bleach is releasing the, like, the blood red or whatever it is. It's like coming back, isn't it? Or is it already back? Like, I know that they're, like, releasing, like, another season that's supposed to be, like incredibly good, right? Brook, Blackbug. Like, most of what I've been watching lately, what I've been watching lately is The Devil's Plan on Netflix. Oh my god, that is like crack cocaine. It is so good. I love that show so much. Season 1 was incredible. I Thousand Year War. That's it. Reject and Momo. Thousand Year War. That's correct. Yes. I'm stupid for thinking blood something. Momo and Reject. Oh, do you? Oh my god. Are you all caught up? Did you finish it? Ichiji, Shiraya. Season 2 was so good, man. Then I won't say anything. But season 2 is so good, man. Let me make some more space over here. 2 boxes left. I just watched the first few episodes, gotta catch up. Yeah. Have I watched Dexter? No. But have you watched Busted? Another incredible Korean show. One of my favorite comedies of all time, and I don't even speak Korean. Have time for Boundaries Crossed. Yeah, Jared, if you want to finish that, if you want to fill that out, so right now we have 2 boxes left with One Piece, right? So we'll be finishing this break for High. Then we have a pretty quick personal break for Christian. We have a Pop Century for him. And I've turned off the other live breaks. So there's going to be no personal breaks coming in after Christian's. But if you want to finish out the Boundaries Crossed, then we can do that. And I can, it'll be straightforward and we can get that going. Fantastic. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for checking in, brother. Boom. 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 Based off pure instinct. Well, so I've heard Dexter ended badly. I think. Right? If I remember right, people thought the ending of Dexter sucked. Right? Didn't it? Didn't they? Like, the end episode was good, but the end season sucked. So I'd say, if in that sense, the earlier seasons were probably better. I'd have to guess season 2. Another Sanji hit. Sanji keeps finding his way into my hands. Here we go. Sanji, another massive Sanji hit. No end episode? Oh. Yeah, hi. You can nearly pay for your boxes just with these Sanjis I'm pulling, man. Like, forget about the anime Zoro. The Sanjis will pay you back. Brooke and Momo. Season 4 was goated. Season 2 was okay. Season 2 was decent. Season 3 was okay. Season 5 was mid. Season 3 low mid. Season 7 yuck. Season 8 sucked. Season 6 trash. Is that right? Pudding, Hiyori. They're all pretty good until season 6. Nah, y'all need to start watching Busted on Netflix. That's like my favorite show of all time. Not really. My favorite show of all time is New Girl, but my second favorite show of all time is probably Busted. It's so good, man. It's so funny. Ryuma, Corona. Boom, boom. I got an email. From Jared. Fantastic. Appreciate that, brother. We'll get that going after this and after Christians. That's crazy though that all these breaks filled today. It's outrageous, actually. But incredibly appreciative, y'all. Very, very fair. Very, very thankful. Did I watch Squid Game, brother? I watched Squid Game, the first one. I was sick that day, the day that it just dropped on Netflix initially. I was sick that day, and I had nothing to do. So I just watched it at like 1 a.m. and I finished it by like 9 a.m. Uh, it was season 1 was fantastic. Season 2, felt rushed. Season 2 felt very rushed, in my opinion. But it wasn't outright bad. It was just like, you know, they skipped a lot of steps in my opinion. Yeah, Xavier's got it. Arlong pudding. But like, I've watched a lot of Korean TV. Like, I'd say my favorite Korean drama is Vincenzo. Um, or, or When the Camellia Blooms. I loved When the Camellia Blooms. It was fantastic. Really loved that show. I also love what was it? Zephyr Momo variant art. Um, what was it? It's the one where they're on. God, what was it? Um, I love Business Proposal because I love the lead actress in it. But God, why can't I remember? It's so funny because Breaking Bad was incredible. Yeah. Um, Obviously, there's it. Breaking Bad kind of paved the way for uh the growth of television as a medium. Uh, without Breaking Bad, we wouldn't have made it this far. Walking Dead wouldn't have got away with such uh with such gruesome you know stuff. People today probably wouldn't be as you know. Breaking Bad was incredible. Uh, very very little about it was bad, and most of it was very good at a minimum, if not great or better. Um, but I haven't seen Breaking Bad in like 10 years. I've been thinking about doing a rewatch, but Hogback, Aramaki. I've been thinking about doing a rewatch, but I don't know. Ryuma Zephyr. Dude, I cannot stop thinking about the ramen I'm gonna make when I get home. Oh my god, bro. Like my stomach is yelling at me. Musica reject. You're the one who should disappear, and Suru. Who's excited for Mission Impossible this weekend? I know I am. I probably won't see it this weekend, but still. Well, I might be able to see it Monday. If I don't work, I can see it Monday, actually. That's actually a good reason to not work now that I think about it. Have you tried the really, really spicy? So I I love spicy food. Um, so really spicy. I mean, of course I am white. So the question is, maybe, I don't know really spicy, but the one that I go for is the red Shin Ramyun. Um, and I put two of the spice packets in. So, I mean, I know that there's more spicy ramen than that. I know that's not the most spicy, but I mean, I know there's many people that can't handle that at all. So, you know, is that the spicy ramen? I don't know, but it's the best ramen that I've encountered. It's I've had a few that suck. So, and they store this, they have this one at the shops that I go to, so might as well. It's cheap, but it's nice. Ramen, make some chicken, put some eggs, bada bing. Really good meal without having to do too much work. Like Ryuma, Kami. It's just an incredible meal, and you don't have to put in any effort. Yeah, Shinrami, it's so good, man. Yeah. A lot of people say like the Shin Ramyun Black is better, and I don't get that. The red is always, in my opinion, the red one is so much better than the black one. Ichiji, Killing Time. I don't know what ramen tastes like. It's got a gluten allergy. So, I mean, you're not really tasting the ramen itself so much as like how the spices affect the broth. All you need is, yeah. Um, like in essence, like ramen is basically the same as like plain ramen is the same as plain pasta. What matters is the spices that you add to it. Like but get some chicken with some chili powder, lemon pepper seasoning, a little bit of salt, uh, little onion in there. Bada bing, you have an excellent protein pairing with your ramen. And then put two eggs on top. Incredible meal. Incredible meal. The yolks run perfectly, pairing their tastes incredibly with the ramen. But yeah, dude, I'm just like my mouth is watering just thinking about what I'm gonna eat. Dude, I'm so excited, man. People missing out if they haven't had Shin. Dude, I know. Like what's it called? The Marushen, the orange or whatever, the like level 1 ramen Marushen. Dude, that stuff. Like if I'm trying to like save on money and I like want to, make my Shin last longer, like I'll do one Shin and like one Marushen, and like, the chicken flavoring with the Marushen goes well with the spicy and the Shin. Especially if I have, chicken as a side, or like the chicken as a protein, right? But like, man, it's also just like, oh, what's up, Gecko Moria? What's up? What's this one? Big hit. Big hit. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Nami there. Negative hollow. Tsuru. Raging Tiger and Shanks. You had grilled chicken in the. Yeah. Yeah. I put chili pepper, or chili, lemon pepper, some salt, some onion, um, without like having normal just ramen, whatever. I kind of can't eat that anymore. I have to make a meal out of it. I have to add the protein. I have to add the chicken. Ichiji. Boom, boom. Where did I put my blade? There it is. Here we go. Last box. Nearly, nearly 2 hours later, or 2.5 hours later. Damn. Ugh. Damn, that sounds. Yeah, dude, it's sick, man. Like, it's it's like the perfect flavoring, man. It pairs so well with the ramen, and then having the two eggs with the runny yolks, it just goes so perfectly. It's literally the perfect meal. It's my favorite thing to eat, man, and it's so easy to make. Like Hogback, Luffy, alternate art, dude. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm starving right now. I'm just thinking about what I'm making when I go home. Big Luffy alternate art here. Oh, okay. The eggs is my dude. Exactly, brother. Xavier, bro, stop. Hey, man, just because you're gluten free, man, doesn't. Hey, that's not me, brother. That's not. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Are you still sick, my man? You were sick earlier. Are you feeling better, man? Luffy, killing time. Because if you're still sick, it's like, what are you doing up at 1 a.m.? Then why? That's all. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yonji pudding. Christian, I don't know if you're still here, man, but we're uh, in the final throws here. We should be pushing to you in maybe about 10 minutes here. Tashigi, Momo. Boom, boom. Ah, Ichiji, Aramaki. Can we get another manga Zora? That'd be crazy. Arlong, Judge. Yep. Boom, boom. Absalom, Kiku. Raging Tiger, Zephyr. When do you think you can ship out? So, hi. Um, that's happening tonight, brother. So I'm gonna be essentially here for the, once the stream ends, I'm here for another like 2-ish, or whatever. I mean, given tonight, maybe 3, because I have a lot of shipping to do tonight. But, um, I'll be here for another few hours just doing shipping stuff. So once the stream ends, everything will be out tonight, essentially. Um, the USPS people or UPS, whatever, whichever it ends up being, um, it like oh, this one goes there. Like basically, I get everything ready so that when people come in here, like when they start work at the beginning of their day, all of my stuff is ready to ship. So they can just leave it at the door for the mail person to come and grab, or, however it happens. You know what I mean? But everything here tonight will be ready by the morning, even if I'm here until like 5 a.m. Like the only time that I don't ship things immediately is if it's a Friday going into a Saturday, because it's not like anyone's going to be here Saturday anyway. There's no one else around to do any shipping. So in that sense, I can like buy myself time, but um every other day I get things shipped like that. So you don't have to be sitting there wondering. Yeah, there you go. Negative Hollow and Zoro, another big Zoro hit. No, it's not anime Zoro, but it is a very, very nice Zoro. Big, big Zoro hit there. Very, very nice. Dude, these boxes have been so good to you, brother. Very, very nice. Zuru, Niji. Oops. Literally. Okay, last stack here. Can we get another Anime Zoro? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they were pretty nice. Reject, Ichiji. Absalom Vanderdecken. Ooh, ow. Corner of the sleeve dug right underneath my nail. Oh, brother. Yonji Moria. Luffy. Hody. Other alternate art. I'm pretty sure this Hody's a massive hit. There you go. Big hit there. Not as big as I was expecting, but still very, very nice. What's the most expensive Magic card nowadays? I mean, the answer will always be the Black Lotus, Alpha Black Lotus. That'll always be the answer. Um, no matter when or what. So what happens now that? So Jared, these were all the packs that I was listing for group break. Kinda, these were like the first few I was listing because I wasn't sure how people would, receive them. And I'm gonna be honest, we had a few more, Niji and Raging Tiger. We had a few more that were listed, but these ones were listed for like a good few, like you know, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks. The Platinum Arceus itself was sitting there for a little over a month. So like, or not a little over a month. Well, the other ones weren't even there for 3 weeks. The Platinum Arceus was there for 3 weeks. The others were there for like a week and a half. And they hadn't been filling, and then you come around, and everything somehow just goes like that, like you and then everyone else. Well, it was you, but like you and everyone else got into breaks like that. Like it was crazy. It was like I don't know what it is. But like whenever one break fills, just every other break fills. It's so crazy. I don't get it. So essentially what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to send an email to my supervisor, kind of checking in, seeing like, hey, these are a few things that I was, people had interested in, and seeing if they give the okay, um, and they probably will for some of them, for most of them. They'll have a few ideas of their own probably, but for the most part, we'll be doing a few more group. Why did I put this in a top loader? Oh my god, distracted. We'll have a few more group breaks going up hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if there's none by tomorrow. I'll say that much. But as to what they are, it'll probably be more random card breaks like today. Maybe some. It'll mostly be Pokemon. Maybe random card breaks. Maybe a booster box, depending on if people are interested. I don't know. But if you have anything that you'd be, you already said you were interested in a few things, and I did some digging behind the scenes. I think I found stuff that you might be interested in for group breaks, but of course I can't, I'm not going to say anything until they get approved, but it's kind of the gist. It's the basic rundown. Musica, Kiku. But, I'm appreciative for you, brother. Thank you very much for getting involved today. I'm in the Destin Rivals too. You love booster boxes, older ones. Good to know, good to know. I'm also going to see if I can put up another Destin Rivals, because that one builds so quick. I think there's a little bit more hype for it than maybe I was initially thinking. Bullet and Shirai. So I'll probably put up another one, and we'll have that one going as well. 3 packs left here. 3 packs left. Moment of truth. Yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow, or today, at 7 p.m. So if there's more stuff to be listed for group break, you'll find it there. We also, I'm not sure if you've seen our personal break page, but we have a ton of other stuff for personal break. We have boxes, all like you name it. We have a ton of stuff for personal break. So, but I don't know if that's your thing. So. Vanderdecken and Perona. Last pack here. 8 boxes later. 1 Manga Zoro later. Let's get it. Moment of truth. Brook and Blackbug. Okay. Man, I'll find. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. Brook and Blackbug there. Very nice. Hi. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Oops. I almost slid off my chair. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for getting involved. I hope you had a good time, my man. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, man.